Hey everybody, Robert Garcia here with the Nerd Report podcast, along with my co-host.
Hey everybody, Julio Robles here in the house. We got some amazing news for you guys today.
There's a lot of stuff going on. We're getting ready to kick it off. We're going to be talking about Disney and Marvel taking over for 2019. They got a lot of stuff going on. The Godzilla trailer was out. What else are we going to talk about?
We got some DC news. We got Aquaman opening up overseas.
Yeah.
We have a trailer that hit a couple days ago that no one's talking about.
Yeah, big trade. Dude, it looks awesome.
Looks awesome.
We're going to touch on that. We got all that. We're going to talk about a lot more stuff right here on the Nerd Report for December 10th.
That's right. Monday. You got it right. You got the date right today.
2018. We're going to get started right now. Let's kick off with the intro. As soon as I get the intro going. And, of course.
One of these days, we're going to get everything right. I'm not promising you when. I'm just saying one of these days.
Didn't it work in rehearsal? Wasn't everything?
Everything works.
Can attest.
I even got here an hour early.
He can attest that everything was absolutely working when we did it.
The boss is hitting his forehead right now. Oh.
Boom.
There you go.
Everybody, welcome back.
There you go. That's exactly how it goes.
That's how we did it, just as we rehearsed it.
Hey, everybody, it's Monday, December 10th.
December 10th. Now watch. I'm gonna shut it off, bro, because it's gonna kick on at some point during the podcast. It's just gonna kick on, and I'm afraid it's gonna do that. So I'm gonna totally shut it off, just so that way we're good. Okay.
All right, we're good. Robert,
never fails, dude.
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. So yeah, we're finally here.
I like the way it's set up now. It looks like I'm in a different place. I'm not there with you no more.
Yeah, it does. It looks like you're somewhere fancy or something. But no, he's here. He's here with me. So oh wow.
We got a lot of stuff for you guys today. We got this is Nerd Week.
Yeah,
Nerd Week.
Dude, it was a lot of stuff going on. Just news, trailers, everything from last week. We got a chance to check out. We actually saw it right here. The Captain Marvel trailer.
Captain Marvel
looks pretty good. And then a lot of people didn't think it was going to happen, or Disney and Marvel wouldn't do it, but they did a whole nother trailer with
Avengers Endgame.
Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
And like I said, a lot of people didn't think they were going to do it. Maybe they thought it would kind of oversaturate the market. Maybe it would, overtake Captain Marvel, the Marvel trailer, second trailer. But it complemented it, man. It went really, really well.
Right.
So my thought was, are we going to see anything from Captain Marvel from that universe into Avengers Endgame?
I think there is. I think there is going to be a little something on it. They're pushing them kind of the trailers simultaneously at the same time. Mm-hmm. So they're throwing you one and then pushing the other one on you.
Yeah,
there has to be some. I have a feeling she makes an appearance on the Endgame.
I would think so. She has. It's kind of hard to think that it wouldn't happen at this point.
Right.
But I'm looking forward to it. It's what, 5 months of build up? 4 months? 5 months? Because Captain
comes
Marvel
out in March, right?
March. I think it's March 8th. Coming
so
March
3 months.
8th, and then the very next month is
4 months.
is the Avengers. Yeah.
So 3 and 4 months.
Really quick, Intergalactic Mojito's here. What's up, YouTube is here. Caprice is here. Hey, Caprice.
Hi, fam.
And if it's your first time hanging out and chatting or checking out the podcast, by all means, you're invited to chat. Log into your YouTube account, hit the like button, and if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. But you are completely invited to give us your thoughts and on anything that we talk about, anything that we cover.
What'd you guys think of the end of the trailer for Endgame with Ant-Man?
Yeah,
that was pretty awesome.
That was good. That was really
awesome.
good. The So it just was that you or me?
Who cares?
Okay. I just felt the table vibrate. It's hard to see where it's going to go. I mean, it looks like they're bringing all the characters back in.
Right.
So the only one that's missing, Captain Marvel, but there has to be a tie-in somewhere.
There has to.
It has to be a big tie-in. So
Hawkeye's back.
Hawkeye is back. Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
He looks a little dark.
Oh, what's up, Dex? Dexter's here. Daniel Cron. What's up, man? Thanks for hanging out, dude. We were playing. He's the trumpet player in the band.
Oh, cool. All right.
Yeah, right on, man. Thanks for hanging out, dude. It's Dexter. My bad, brother. My bad.
Is he messing up your name already?
I know. It's the American accent. Yeah, but no, he's trumpet player in the band, man.
Cool.
And so thanks for hanging out. Yeah, we were playing Saturday and we were playing on Sunday. Played a wedding. Cool place. It was a really cool place, like out in Inland Empire, out here in Southern California. The Inland Empire, up the mountains. It was nice and chilly, but the environment was like really cool. It was really cool. Really
that was
nice
cool.
place.
I remember that first show in Burbank.
Yeah,
you had a couple months ago.
Yeah, that was a few months ago. That was my first show with them. And
that was pretty rocking, man. It was pretty rocking. I got to say, I got to get all GQ'd up, bring out my suit.
There you go. So getting back to it, Hawkeye. Intergalactic Mojito saying Hawkeye has gone full Ronin. That why
right?
He looks so dark. Yeah, I mean, I had a feeling that they were gonna have to show him in the trailer,
right?
And then my thought was, where the hell have you been this whole time,
right?
What were you doing? So, yeah, I mean, the both of the trailers look good. They complement each other. It's just hard to think that Captain Marvel, will not make an appearance. It's hard to think that she wouldn't. Right. I think she's gonna be in it somehow, some way. Yeah,
because maybe the end of Civil War, when they had the extra credit scene, where Nick Fury has that little pager and has the emblem of the Captain Marvel on it.
Yeah,
you remember that?
Yeah,
maybe that was just setting up the movie, or maybe that's setting up something to happen for the Avengers 4.
For Avengers, yeah.
So
yeah, it's really hard to think that she wouldn't be in the movie. So I'm curious to see how it all ties in together. Even if it's at the end, I'm cool with it just being at the climax of the movie,
right?
To see where how it finishes up. But yeah, I would think that they have to tie it in somehow. And man, trailer broke the internet, man.
It did.
So
yes, it did.
Yeah, because Bob Iger had tweeted, and I did a quick little write-up on it. 289 million views in 24 hours, dude.
He sent out was it a tweet thanking all the fans and everything?
Thanking all the Marvel fans, and that's almost at the level of our viewership. So, so good going, guys. You're almost at our level.
You're almost at where we're at.
You're almost where we're at. Keep working at it, Disney. You'll get there. Dreams come true.
Hey, you know what? Kudos to Disney, man. It looks like 2019 is it's looking to be ridiculous.
And I had already mentioned, I think I mentioned it last week or maybe the week before, but because Bob Iger's done. I think his contract is up. He's on an extension right now.
Going out with a bang.
But the way he set everything up for, whoever's going to be coming in as CEO, taking over, it's laid out.
Setting up leaving with a bang, man.
It looks, Disney looks like it's already going to kill next year.
Right.
It's hard to top them right now, man. They're just on a huge roll. See, I set up the pick, bro, and I didn't even use it.
There we go.
See, that's what we were talking about. That's what we're talking about right there.
Yeah, I mean, those two trailers are awesome. It just left me speechless, man. I can't wait. I want it to be March already.
So, Intergalactic Mojito mentioning why is Cap wearing his Winter Soldier flight suit? Dude, I didn't even catch that.
Man.
See, I didn't even catch it. I've seen it like 3 times. I've seen the trailer like 3 or 4 times already. I didn't even catch it. But Caprice is saying from now on, I only want people to call. I think we were able to do the call-in thing.
Oh, okay.
But of course, this is put together with.
Let's get this at 100% first before we start messing with trying to get people to call us, man.
Don't try to get us too fancy now because
we can't even get this right.
I couldn't even get my intro to play. But no, it already looks it looks huge, man. It's gonna be so big for Marvel and Disney for the coming year, and it's like right away. We don't even have to wait long once once the holidays are over. Like I said, Captain Marvel in March, and then Avengers in April. Just about a little over a month away from Captain Marvel.
And even if you want something to hold you over till March, you have Glass coming out in January.
Yeah, Glass, dude. Glass is going to be... I don't even want to say like a sleeper hit because there's already like huge buzz about it.
Right.
It looks awesome.
So something to start off the year, you have Glass, something to hold you over to March. I mean...
So,
oh, man.
Yeah, Universal has Glass coming out. So, I mean, that looks phenomenal already. But along with, along those same lines with Disney, then they already have, April, they have Star Wars Celebration, which I don't think I'm going to do it, man.
No? Chicago?
Well,
the Windy City?
The thing is, dude, it's, I booked my hotel. I booked it way in advance. I booked the hotel, which is only about a mile away, and the hotel rate wasn't too bad. Submitted the press request, which more than likely, that's not going to be an issue. The flight isn't expensive, man. It's actually reasonable.
If you get it right now, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you wait.
It's 5 days. Star Wars Celebration Chicago is 5 days. Wow, it goes.
That's the longest.
They're having like a preview night on Wednesday night, so no panels. So basically, that's the night that everybody's coming in. You can, I guess, do some early shopping, exclusives, stuff like that. But Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Well, they're not counting Wednesday as a full day.
Okay.
So they're counting Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Wow.
So it's spilling over into Monday. That's hard, man.
That's a lot to invest time in.
Yeah, like, we
did what, 3 days?
Yeah. I got to go to
3,
work
4 days.
too.
Yeah, we did 3-4 days last year. And
right.
Not that I was exhausted. I was just mentally and physically exhausted from everything I've seen and we experienced and all.
Right.
But 5 days. Wow.
So it's 5 days, and it's like, when am I supposed to go to work? That's
vacation time.
And then you consider too, all the money you're spending out there to eat out,
right?
Expenses. So with so much going on, I know there's probably going to be a preview night, and we'll touch on that now for Galaxy's Edge.
Right. Yeah.
I already know there's probably going to be a fan preview night for Galaxy's Edge. So, hey, Gypsy Rose checking in. So, yeah, it's going to be a little pricey, but I want to go, dude.
You gonna go? Let's do it. Let's. As soon as you get info, let me know. We'll go.
So, yeah, we'll mention Galaxy's Edge. And
so in case you guys didn't see this past week,
so check this out. Go and tell them about it, Julio.
So this past week, Disneyland had Disney had released a picture of what Galaxy's Edge is starting to look like. I guess you can say, because you can see in the background they're still working on some stuff there. The picture is up now. Man, that Millennium Falcon looks badass. I mean, it looks awesome. I guess that's a ride itself. I guess you're gonna go into that Millennium Falcon and it's gonna be a ride. I think something like Star Tours. Right. So I can't wait for that. But as you guys can see, the texture, the background, everything just looks pretty neat. I myself can't wait for that to open. And also I can't wait to see what kind of creatures you're gonna be able to walk around there and take pictures with. Are they going to do a cantina?
So, from what I've understood, is there is going to be a cantina, and Rex is the DJ. Rex, which used to be the pilot for Star Tours.
Star Tours.
So, my understanding is Rex will be the DJ. Now, the Millennium Falcon ride is... this is my understanding of it. So, the Millennium Falcon ride is going to be based off of a ride... somewhat the same concept as a ride called Mission to Mars in Walt Disney World. Okay. So Mission to Mars, what it is it deprives you of all your senses. Like you're put like in a kind of like in a capsule. Like if you're actually launching in a spaceship, but you feel all the G's, all the force because it spins you around. Oh wow. So you don't get dizzy because you don't see yourself spinning. Yeah. but you feel all the pull from being spun around at such a high velocity.
Okay.
So that's the concept behind this new ride with the Millennium Falcon ride at the new Galaxy's Edge in downtown. Or I'm sorry, I keep saying downtown Disney.
It's there. It's right there too.
At Disneyland, yeah. So yeah, that some of the first images from inside the theme park, and I think it's hard for people. Usually Disney is pretty secretive. Like they won't show you anything until it's done.
They cover like everything.
Yeah,
they block it with trees, with the billboards or whatever.
Right, and I was up there. I was up at Disney just the other day. Went out there for dinner, and you can see everything. You can see it.
You can't block anything. No, this is too big. This is way too big to be blocked.
And I know they're getting ready for next year as well because they have a whole new parking structure. Parking has been a pain in the butt out there lately.
Oh yeah.
Even if the park isn't packed or isn't busy, they're still having you park at the lot, which is about a quarter of a mile, or no, about a half a mile away, because they have a brand new parking structure up there.
Oh, okay.
So it's a whole new parking structure that's set up there. So yeah, there's just a lot going on over there right now, but it's hard to not see exactly what's going on over there. And I'm surprised like people haven't tried to fly drones over there to check it out.
They get shot down.
They'll get shot down.
You got the snipers,
right?
You get the snipers that are ready, looking out for something like that.
So yeah, I mean, dude,
it looks nice.
I would rather do like the fan event for Galaxy's Edge.
Okay.
Than do Star Wars Celebration.
Wow. Okay.
I think I'd rather do that. To me, it's much more it's much more of an experience,
right?
To check that out, because like I said, I mean, Star Wars Celebration Chicago, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be awesome. Like when we went to Orlando, but expensive.
So it's expensive, and then we already experienced it.
Yeah.
This house is something new, so.
Right.
We gotta, you definitely gotta do that.
So
whenever you get info, let me know. I'm down.
Yeah, as soon as the information's released, because they did it for Disney Pixar Pier, where they let fans come in a little early. So I'm anticipating they're gonna do the same thing for Galaxy's Edge.
Right.
So we have that to look forward to. A tram broke down, and we had to Uber to the entrance. Intergalactic Mojito saying parking has been horrible. Yeah, parking has been really bad. It's been really, really bad over there. And I think primarily it's because of the new parking structure that they're putting in. And it's almost done. It kind of looks like Universal Studios. They have like a round cylinder kind of thing that comes down.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So you're out there all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it kind of looks similar. So I don't know, maybe same concept, same design, but yeah, the new parking structure
but I don't think that'll work at Disney.
No,
you can't compare the.
No,
it's empty at Universal Studios, unfortunately.
Well, Universal, they have the big wide roads. Universal Studios has the huge wide roads to go right onto the freeway.
Yeah,
Disney doesn't. Disneyland is kind of a pain just to get back on the freeway. Yeah, because the streets are smaller.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll see, but I think I'm going to save my money and try to do the Galaxy's Edge. Event. Yeah, I think that's probably where I'll go.
Wow.
So, Caprice Colony is saying, will they have E.T. in the parking lot? E.T. with mouse ears. Oh, you can't mix Universal and Disney.
No.
Will they have? I bet you they will have. Well, they could have a Rex instead of a T-Rex.
Okay.
Rex from Toy Story.
From Toy Story.
There you go.
It'll be friendlier.
So yeah. So I think more and more. I don't know. I may just say, screw it, I'm going to Chicago. Because everything's in play. Everything's set. I just don't know if one is the schedule. It's 5 days. And I don't know, maybe I won't even do all 5 days. I could do like 4 days, 3 days. But, when the information comes out, it's going to be available.
Right.
It's not like we're not going to see, the trailer. Of course, we won't be there to experience it. But, we'll see.
Yeah. Well.
Undecided still, but it's on the list.
You want to talk about the little rumors?
Yeah. So, we can mention the rumor. So, we don't know if you heard. You tell them.
So, we don't know if you guys heard any the rumors lately Disney wants to go out with a bang this year. You guys already saw the trailers for Captain Marvel and Avengers Endgame. Well, there's a rumor out there that there's going to be 2 new trailers coming out before the 25th.
Right.
One is for Frozen 2, and the second is for Star Wars Episode 9.
Yeah, I've read that the last couple of days about a possible, even just a little mini teaser trailer for Episode 9.
Now, the universe would be going crazy if that does happen. I mean, you got the Captain Marvel, you got the Avengers, Star Wars Episode 9. I mean, man, Disney just wants to kill us all.
Intergalactic Mojito came out with the E.T. was in Phantom Menace. Remember?
Yeah, he was.
Dang.
Yeah.
See, I totally forgot about that.
It was.
I totally forgot about the little ETs.
There was like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, during the Senate.
The Senate,
during
right.
the Senate part in Phantom Menace. But I do easily forget about stuff from Phantom Menace. Except for the lightsaber battle. That was pretty awesome. But anything other than that, yeah.
There was no Attack of the Clones, right?
Oh, God, Attack of the Clones.
Right? I think
Oh, my God.
that was just a nightmare I had.
Jeez. That was... We could get into that next week. But... So, yeah.
So look out for possibly a Star Wars Episode 9 trailer. Or if you're into Frozen Part 2. I know you're up for that.
Yeah, I'll cover the Star Wars. You cover the Frozen.
No.
We could do it that way. We'll move on to Aquaman.
Big numbers.
So
overseas.
And really quick too, the I think it's called the Brazil Comic Con. Did you see Warner Brothers was out there?
Right. There was
Dude, they had big stuff going on.
They had the trailer for. Oh man, it just escaped my mind.
They had the trailer. Well, I don't know if it was a trailer or if it was some exclusive footage.
Oh, for the Spider-Man
Spider-Man Homecoming.
Homecoming, right?
So they did have some exclusive stuff there at was it called the Brazil Comic Con Brazil or something like that. But it was in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Right.
And Sony, Marvel were out there.
Right.
So they had.
So was Jake Gyllenhaal.
Right.
You see the little skits they were putting together?
Yeah.
Those are hilarious.
I know. So yeah, if you haven't seen those, they're online. You got to check those out. But Matthew Robles saying Attack of the Clones was the best one.
Oh no!
You may need to fix that.
No way.
Oh. But the what was it called? Warner Brothers. They had some It footage. It Chapter 2. It wasn't a lot though. I think the only scene that they showed, they did a little small presentation, but the only scene that they showed was I guess them as adults walking across a bridge.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't. They didn't release a trailer or anything, but they did talk a little bit about the movie, and then they did just show a little quick scene of all of them as adults, the Losers Club, walking across a bridge. So that's all we got from that. But
2019 is going to be big.
They did show Godzilla trailer. We'll talk about.
We'll talk about Godzilla trailer that just dropped today.
Yeah, but really quick, we will mention Aquaman. And I don't even want to say the puns.
Go ahead, do it.
Aquaman drowns the competition.
Oh yeah.
Those aren't even mine.
Yeah.
No. What was the other one? Aquaman. What was the other Aquaman? I saw the other one. Splashes to 93 million or something like that. Oh, damn it. But okay, but the news is, dude, Aquaman killed it in China.
China.
So,
93?
93.6 million. They're saying 94 million rounded off. Aquaman bringing in $93 million, dude.
Wow.
That's insane.
That is.
So they're already talking sequel.
Oh man!
So already talking Aquaman.
They can't even get a Batman or a Superman, and they want to do a sequel to Aquaman.
So we'll put up some Aquaman since we're talking about it, we got to mention.
Right.
So there he is, Aquaman in the traditional suit. That's the suit I've always been used to. But
you said you didn't like that suit, right?
Dude, I was never an Aquaman fan.
No?
No, when we would play Justice League, dude, nobody, like, the kid we didn't like would be Aquaman.
Hey, you didn't want to be on the little seahorse?
I didn't want to be the seahorse.
I don't want to drive the seahorse.
I always wanted to be Batman or Superman, but yeah, we would switch.
Ah, don't lie. You know, you
And
had your little whip. You had your
sometimes-
little whip.
sometimes I'd get
your
punked and
invisible whip.
I'd be Robin.
You want to be Wonder Woman.
They're like, no, you gotta be Robin. No, dude, I'd be
Hey, you had the R for Robert.
yeah, there you go. But
Wow, so 90, that's big news. That's big news. Is Warner Brothers needs that desperately for, you know, all the other superhero DC movies that are coming out that bombed. But I can't wait to see Aquaman. I just want to see is it going to be crash or burn? I want to be a part of it. But I can't wait to see Aquaman. Definitely one I want to see. Man.
I think
I've
heard nothing but good things about it.
I have. Me too. Same here, but that CGI, man, it's a lot.
Yeah, I'm still not a fan of overdone CGI. You know, there's a place for it, and you know, and I always talk about it, and I still go back to it. Logan was still one of the best superheroes for me when it comes to special effects.
Right.
The way they did the visual effects for Logan was still hands down, you know, one of the best superhero movies when it handled visual effects. I mean, besides it being it was an awesome movie.
Right.
A really good movie, but when the way it handled the visual effects was, to me, it was perfect.
Right.
Spot on.
Right.
Caprice Conley. Caprice saw Aquaman.
Oh.
So, okay, Caprice.
No spoilers.
No spoilers, but we want to know what you think of Aquaman, because you know we haven't seen it. So
2 thumbs up, 1 thumb up. How about 2 thumbs up and a wiggle your toe?
And Intergalactic Mojito saying they should have a Aquaman Meg mashup. I hate the Meg. The only reason I hate the Meg was because that damn dog Pippin should have been killed. That dude, I saw the dog get eaten, and then the dog comes back at the end. So I call BS.
Hey, they're already planning a sequel, so.
Did they explain why Mira's hair went from blonde in Justice League to red in Aquaman? Caprice, I'm drenched with excitement. See, dude, I'm hearing nothing but good things about it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't think I've heard one negative reaction about Aquaman yet from people.
Which is
who've seen
good.
it. Yeah.
Good.
So, dude, and there's a lot of stuff that's going to be going on for the holidays. A lot of movies.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Because
I haven't heard anything bad about Bumblebee either.
I don't cuss online, but I'm about to Robert Pippin forever. No, I'm just saying. The thing is that we saw it. We saw the Meg eat Pippin. We saw it, and then at the end, Pippin is swimming in the water. No. That killed it for me. I was like, no, Pippin died. I saw it. It was an emotional death. It was a good death. It was like a death like, oh, man. Dude, they even, did the dog dirty like that. But then at the end, Pippin's swimming in the water. So, no.
Wow.
Intergalactic Made was saying Pippin was the best thing about the Meg. I wish the dog was the one eating people. Cujo.
Great film.
But yeah, again, nothing but good things about Aquaman. But along with DC and Warner Brothers, is Amy Adams out?
Big news coming out from Amy Adams herself.
Right. And we'll show you a nice little picture of Amy. Is Amy Adams out as Lois Lane? So she was in Man of Steel as Lois Lane and in Justice League in 2017.
Right.
Hey, Stanley Thornton's here. What's up, Stanley? Thanks for hanging out, man. So she was on. I think what's the show? I think it was Actors on Actors, where they
it was actually a variety.
Okay.
Variety column called Actors on Actors,
Okay.
and it was a chat between Amy Adams and Nicole Kidman, where Adams welcomed Nicole Kidman to the DC family. Guess she forgot about Batman Forever.
True.
So she immediately followed. Amy Adams immediately followed up with, "I think I'm out of the DC universe now." Nicole Kidman kind of seems shocked as Amy replies, "I think they're revamping that. I don't know the details." So this is coming straight from Amy Adams herself. She has a feeling that they are revamping the DC universe. So out goes Robert Garcia, Henry Cavill, and Ben Affleck for Batman, and Amy Adams is out.
So, well, and that too, and then we had talked about it before with Blue Beetle. They announced it. Warner Brothers and DC announced a Blue Beetle movie, which is right off the bat they said it was a standalone movie, so it's not part of the the whole DCEU or extended universe. And then they just recently announced the Plastic Man movie as well. So Plastic Man movie is going to be coming. They didn't say if that was a standalone or not, but I guess that's it. It looks like everything's changing.
Yeah, that was my theory all along. I knew that they were gonna have to revamp it, start over. They're gonna keep the. You know what's incredible? The big actors for them right now is Jason Momoa from Aquaman.
Okay.
And Gal Gadot for Wonder Woman. Not Ben Affleck, not Henry Cavill, not Superman, not Batman.
Yeah. So, are they just going to keep them?
Don't know.
That's the hard part, and that's the part that I'm not quite getting is. So, Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, great. Right. And the movies have been really good. Jason Momoa as Aquaman, and then is Ezra Miller, right?
Ezra Miller
for
Flash.
The cinematic Flash.
Yeah.
So is that who they're keeping, and then they're going to build from there? Or are they just going to completely go, brand new and clean and, start over from scratch? Yeah, because
a lot of stuff going on. Because everything now is all standalone. Joker, that's standalone.
I used to like Plastic Man. The cartoon.
Oh, the cartoon?
Yeah, the cartoon. I liked Plastic Man. I always thought it was funny, but I never read the comic book.
The cartoon was hilarious.
Yeah, the cartoon
the toy
was funny.
too.
Yeah,
the toy.
I liked it a lot, but
right.
yeah, I never got into it as far as the comic book. That was like my extent of knowledge as far as Plastic Man. I don't know much about him after that. Intergalactic Mojito saying, yeah, I used to watch the Plastic Man cartoon as a kid. Never felt like I wished it could one day become a live action movie. Well, it's coming.
It's coming.
You're getting it. So yeah, it just looks like maybe they're just gonna rebuild. That's what it looks like. It's just completely rebuilding Warner Brothers DC, and I don't think it's called the DCEU anymore.
No,
it's called. I believe it's now called DC Worlds or DC. If somebody knows it, chime in. I believe it's now called the DC Worlds or.
So that means they're just gonna all the
it's
the little comics.
Yeah, it looks like it's just. Yeah, the comic movies themselves.
Right.
It's not going to be the way they had done it with, where they were doing the DC Expanded Universe.
Right.
So no more DCEU. I believe that's what the term is called now, DC Worlds.
Wow.
So, yeah, I guess that's it for that. And, it still says that, Henry Cavill is still up in the air. I mean, the last thing we got about that was that, his Instagram.
Right.
That was it.
Yeah.
So... we'll see. I don't know what else to think about it.
Oh, man. Poor Batman, man. That's my favorite.
But we still have I believe it's Mark Miller, right? That's going to be doing the Batman.
Right.
So we'll see if it, if it's good, if it's a standalone film that they can build off of or build on. So, yeah, that's still in play.
That's what makes the Joker movie so interesting.
Yeah.
Because
right.
Not only because of the director. The director's not known for, a comic book movie. He makes comedies.
Right.
So that's what's very intriguing.
Todd Phillips.
Yeah, Todd Phillips. That's what makes the Joker so intriguing because what's gonna happen. Is it a standalone film? Are they gonna add something else to it?
Right.
What can he work with?
Yeah.
And oh man, I can't wait for that film.
No, it looks really good. It looks really interesting. And I almost want to say it looks like they're doing it on purpose as far as leaking a lot of the video.
Of course,
footage.
yeah. Oh yeah.
It looks like it's being leaked.
Oh yeah. I mean,
just to get the ball rolling, get the hype rolling.
Exactly.
So
exactly, because they know what's coming up with Marvel, so they needed something going.
So along with the we can touch on Godzilla. Saw the trailer today.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah,
the trailer number 2.
Right. So what do you think of the Godzilla? Ooh.
I can't wait for it.
Well,
I like the first one was okay.
Ryan Johnson.
I liked it. It had Kick-Ass.
Yeah,
he was on it. Bryan Cranston. There was a good cast in it. And I'm glad when I saw the trailer this today that Ken Watanabe and Sally Hawkins are back.
Yeah,
from the original.
They're back from the first one. From that last one from director Ryan Johnson.
Right.
And Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie Bobby Brown, correct.
God, that kid's growing fast. They don't look like the cute little stranger kids things
right?
anymore. Yeah,
right.
They don't look like that anymore.
Vera Farmiga is on this the new Godzilla movie.
Right. Yeah, and she's part of she's like connected with Warner Brothers because of the Conjuring movies and
right.
Annabelle and all that stuff. So,
so the story follows the heroic efforts from cryptozoological agency Monarch and its members as they face off god-sized monsters, including Godzilla, who collides with Mothra, rodent, and his nemesis King Ghidorah.
Intergalactic Tomato saying Ghidorah looks sick. It looks good.
Right.
It looks like it's gonna be a fun summer movie. That definitely looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun to watch. And big screen, like at the Chinese theater or something.
Right. And Michael Dougherty, director.
Yeah.
One of your favorite movies, Trick or Treat.
Trick or Treat. Yeah. Still waiting on a sequel for that.
Godzilla King of the Monsters from Warner Brothers drops May 31st of 2019.
That's like the kickoff for the summer
movies.
Rodin looks dope from Intergalactic Mahoo, and even Mothra looked amazing. I was afraid of how they're going to handle Mothra.
It looks good.
No, I'm not concerned with that at all. All of it looks really good.
Everything looks good.
So from Warner Brothers, we'll jump over to Sony. So okay, Brightburn. Well, we're going to talk about Brightburn. So I had heard about the movie around Comic-Con, but I didn't really know much about it. All I heard was like it's a horror movie / kind of superhero, and I actually forgot about it. I totally forgot about it, and they were actually going to premiere it at Comic-Con this past summer, and then the James Gunn thing broke with the tweets and
DC, right.
Yeah, so Disney panics and kicks James Gunn off of Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And so Sony kind of balked at, hey, we're not going to put, this movie in Comic-Con this year. Right. We're going to hold off a little bit. But the Intergalactic Mojito actually sent me the link for the trailer. Because like I said, I totally forgot about the movie.
Wow.
So the movie Brightburn, and it's written and... It's written by
it's written by Brian and Mark Gunn.
Mm-hmm.
Produced by James Gunn.
Yeah. Oh, hey, we saved you guys a picture for this one, so we'll pull that one up. Now, dude, this looks pretty legit, man.
Right. This is a trailer we were talking about. It came out low key, right where the Marvel Endgame came out.
So. If you haven't seen the trailer, what's up you two saying really quick? Sorry that I'm not chatting a lot. Got a lot of homework. Oh, don't worry about it. Do your homework, but yeah, keep us on, man. We're hanging out in the background. So this thing is gonna kill me, I swear.
Robert's having some technical difficulties.
We're getting through it.
My son was the one that showed me this.
He showed you the trailer?
Yeah, he showed me the trailer. He showed me a trailer. He says, "Dad, did you see this trailer?" And I checked it out, and I'm like, "Oh wow!"
So
I was knocked out of bed.
So okay, right off the bat, when I saw the trailer, I mean, my first thought is Bizarro Superman.
Right.
Bad Superman.
Right.
And
then I sent you that article.
Right. About the who was it from? Forbes?
Forbes.
From Forbes, yeah.
Forbes.
Before you sent me the article, I think I told you too. I showed you, my comment was Bizarro Superman.
Right. You were having a conversation with
Intergalactic Mojito, actually, because she's the one who sent me the link for the trailer.
Right.
So
Forbes, Scott Mendelson.
Yeah, it was Scott Mendelson. I guess it was his wife that had mentioned that also. So if you haven't seen the trailer, we'll give you a quick description of the trailer. The trailer looks good. It looks just like Man of Steel.
Right.
It looks I mean, you can almost do like a shot by shot comparison of Zack Snyder's Man of Steel from 2013 and I don't know, it was 2012, wasn't it?
I want to say 12.
I think it was 12. My bad on the date. But so you can do nearly a shot by shot comparison of
Man of Steel
and
Brightburn
and like it's like the camera movement, even the swing.
Right.
The swing like on the farm. What else was it?
And then how they hide it underground.
Right.
And then it's calling for him.
Right. And then, he makes his way to the barn and, all those things are there. So I thought when I saw it, I was like, is this like, a Man of Steel I didn't know about?
Right.
Are they rebooting it?
They're already rebooting it. Came out. Nobody knew about it?
Dude, how did this one sneak by me? But it genuinely looks really good because the concept, of course, is, alien crashes on Earth. And what if that person who was, destined to be a superhero never actually becomes a superhero, instead becomes, a villain.
A villain.
And like a murderous, like,
right.
Psycho villain. Because this dude's like, just based off of the image, that image is horrifying.
You see the part where he's floating in the air?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That looks exactly like Man of Steel.
Yeah, it looks, it looks pretty... It's it's totally Bizarro Superman.
Brightburn, brought to you by Sony Pictures, stars Elizabeth Banks, who was in Slither. James
Gunn.
Good to see him coming back to his horror roots.
Yeah.
David Demon from The Office.
Mm-hmm.
Roy.
So, yeah, it's I guess serious movie, maybe kind of on par with Glass. Maybe.
Okay.
Like, like a serious superhero movie like that. Did it say what rating it is?
No, I didn't see a rating.
If you're doing a horror movie, it has to be an R rating. Don't make it PG-13.
Yeah, no Scream.
Right. No, it has to be an R rating for if you're gonna do it. If you're gonna do like a superhero horror movie, dude. Oh, man. If it's an R rating, oh, dude, that's gonna be awesome.
We're getting so excited for movies that come out next year. Man.
I know, dude.
Oh man, this is what I love about this show.
Well, yeah. So this is coming out. It's not coming till May 24th, bro.
Okay. Yeah.
So May 24th is Brightburn, and it's produced by James Gunn. Written by
Brian and Mark Gunn. Produced by James Gunn. Directed by David Yervesky.
And yeah. So that's one to check out. That's one I generally want to see. Looks pretty good. Looks really good. There's Intergalactic Mojito saying that there's no way that Brightburn is less than an R. Has to be an R.
Has to be an R.
Yeah.
Has to be an R.
Intergalactic Mojito was saying, Warner Brothers, Clark's body is still warm and you're already replacing Cavill. No, when I saw the trailer, I was like, what is this? It's like, I thought it was like a fan trailer.
Fan made.
Yeah, like a fan made trailer like Superman.
Right.
But no.
Once you saw Elizabeth Banks, wait a minute,
like,
what?
Hey, wait, Elizabeth Banks? How'd they get her in this?
Right?
We got to get her on the podcast if she's doing this kind of stuff.
Is she working that cheap?
So scoot over, Julio.
Hey.
So, yeah, no, it looks good. I definitely want to see that. I hope so if it's coming out May 24th, I'm hoping we're going to see something at WonderCon.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, because WonderCon is going to be, usually it's in March or April. So if it's coming out May 24th, then it's a good probability that we'll see something at WonderCon. for Brightburn.
Wow, cool.
So, fingers crossed, man. We'll see. What else do we have?
We can get into. We got movies coming out this week.
Yeah, what's coming out this weekend?
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Sony.
There it is, dude. That movie looks awesome.
Voices by Jake Johnson, Haley Steinfeld, and Shamik Moore.
Nick Cage is in it too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage is in it. He's doing all his superhero movies now, man.
Dude, he was great in Kick-Ass.
Oh, yeah.
Big Daddy?
Love Kick-Ass. I love that movie.
Big Daddy?
I have the picture. When that movie came out, I dressed up my daughter as Kick-Ass. She was only 2 years old. My 12-year-old. So she was only 2 years old. I have the picture literally sitting on my I should go grab it.
Oh, grab it for next week.
Yeah, I'll grab it for next week. I'll show you the picture next week of my daughter dressed as Hit Girl.
Yeah, Spider-Man's gonna be the movie this weekend.
And yeah,
we have Mortal Engines from Universal.
Mm-hmm.
Written by and directed by Peter Jackson, starring Hugo Weaving. That one looks okay.
Yeah.
Also, The Mule, Warner Brothers. All-star cast: Clint Eastwood, Bradley Cooper, Michael Pena, just to name a few. That trailer looks awesome as well.
Stranger Things came out with their trailer too for season 3.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I saw Intergalactic Mojito had mentioned it on I think it was on Facebook. But yeah, I saw that it's just a little trailer, like, for season 3.
Something quick.
Nothing too big yet.
Wow.
So
that's gonna be big as well.
I don't know, man. Kids are getting big though.
It's all right.
Is it still?
It'll be Stranger Earth things.
It's gonna bleed into the 90s.
There you go. the grunge era.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
What's wrong with the grunge era?
Everybody gonna wear their flannel shirts again?
Their flannel shirts
and
their corduroy jackets,
flannel shirts, corduroy jackets, and listen to Smashing Pumpkins,
Nirvana, Pearl Jam, all the Seattle bands.
Did you saw Ted, right?
Okay.
Yeah, remember when Ted during the party scene, and he starts singing like every 90s lead singer during the party with that like growling voice. Oh, I'm gonna sing it like every 90s grunge singer. God, grunge.
You were part of the grunge movement?
No, I never liked grunge. No. Mm-mm. No, I never got into it.
Upset because they killed off Skid Row and Poison?
No, it was oh gosh. Yeah, I did actually.
Oh yeah, Bret Michaels. CC, you used to dress up like CC. Yeah.
No, okay, wait. So wait, in the 90s, because I was in high school and I graduated in 94. Was it 94? Yeah, oh God, 94. You
just let everybody know how old you are.
It's all right. So, yeah, grunge. Dude, you know what was big? People were going to house parties.
Okay.
People were going to house parties. I remember a lot of people going to house parties. I never really got into that stuff. And because
you were the narc. You were ratting everybody out.
Ratting everybody out. And yeah, it was. And then I remember, I remember grunge, but it was, dude, high school was so different then. It was so different. Bullying was like acceptable, dude.
Right. Yeah.
Bullying was totally acceptable.
Bullying was acceptable.
And
right.
you would say things to your friends that are so offensive now. You cannot repeat those things
exactly
that you would, say to your friends or call your friends or, try to make your friends mad, talking about their mom or like all these horrible things. And like, I mean, now if you heard kids talk like that, you'd be like, what the hell's wrong with this kid? Like, what kind of home did you grow up in? Right. But that was, regular talk at that time. Intergalactic Mojito saying coffee houses and house parties, very 90s. And I see a lot of those things pop up on Instagram of like 90s people who shot video of like parties.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's funny.
Like TBTs or, Throwback Thursdays.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think the funniest one is when The funniest pictures are of girls from the 90s, you know, with the heavy makeup, like the chola.
Oh, the cha-cha style?
Yeah, the chola girls. And you know.
And the Aquanet?
Yeah, and somebody commented, every one of these ladies is now a dental assistant.
Oh, yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah.
We're just saying. Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's get back into it, man.
Get
Come
back
on,
into it.
come
Okay,
on.
we're talking about the 90s over here. And
This
culture.
past weekend in the box office, Ralph breaks the internet and the box office again
Nice.
with $16.2 million. Dr. Seuss, The Grinch, still standing strong at $15 million. Creed 2 at number 3 from MGM at $9.9 million. Fantastic Beasts number 4 at $6.9 million. And Bohemian Rhapsody from Fox at $6.1 million. Rounding out the top 10, you have 6 Instant Family from Paramount. Number 7, Green Book from Universal. 8, Robin Hood from Lionsgate. 9, The Possession of Hannah Grace from Screen Gems.
Mm-hmm.
And number 10, Widows from Fox. There hasn't been anything that came out that knocked these ones out except for this weekend
Yeah,
when Spider-Man comes out.
Yeah, Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse is going to be big for this weekend. But and then after that, I think that's when we start going into the holiday movies.
Right.
Yeah, we start getting into the bigger movies.
Dropping out tomorrow on Blu-ray DVD, Equalizer 2 and Peppermint with Jennifer Gardner.
Oh, okay.
And what is this? Smallfoot?
Oh, okay. Both of those kind of came and went.
Yeah.
They're
Those
quick.
movies came.
But
If you want to rewatch something, we got some horror movies coming out. Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Is it really?
That's coming out again.
Oh, man, I got to get that.
Yeah, it comes out tomorrow. Maniac.
Wow.
Maniac from 1980. Evil Dead 2 in 4K.
Oh, man.
The 1987 Evil Dead 2 in 4K.
Damn.
And Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Next Generation.
Oh, okay.
With Matthew McConaughey.
That was a little rough.
And
Is that the one with Renee Zellweger?
Renee Zellweger.
Renee
Correct.
Zellweger?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little rough. All right, man. I think it's time. So, thanks everybody for hanging out, tuning in. Next week, I think next week's going to be the last one before the holidays, right?
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, I think next week is our last podcast before the holidays because we have Christmas Eve coming on.
Yeah,
Mondays.
right. Because next week will be the 17th, and then it'll be Christmas Eve on the next following Monday.
So next week, everybody, we will be back. We're going to be talking nothing but Star Wars in celebration of Star Wars. So next week's podcast, and we're probably going to do some really cool giveaways too. There's some stuff that's just taking up way too much space. So we will be back next week. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out and tuning in. Thank you for watching with us. I'm not even going to try that damn intro.
No, don't do it.
I'm just going to leave it.
Check out the trailers for Godzilla. Check out the trailers for Brightburn.
Yeah. And if you haven't subscribe and hit the like button. Let everybody know about the Nerd Report podcast. We are going to be back next week. We'll be talking about Star Wars. Because I think by the end of this week, we would have been watching a Star Wars movie.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah, by the end of this week, Star Wars would have been out.
Yeah, normally by the 15th it comes out.
Yeah, the second week.
Right.
So we would have been gearing up for a Star Wars movie, potentially solo. They would have held on to it. But, yeah. So, next Monday, Star Wars show. Star Wars Nerd Report holiday special. So we'll be chatting everything about Star Wars and all the stuff that we love. Maybe some stuff we don't like.
No Attack of the Clones.
No Attack of the Clones. But we will be talking about Star Wars. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in. For myself, Robert Garcia, for
Julio Robles. Thanks,
everybody. We will be back next Monday, 7 p.m. Tell all your friends. Let everybody know it's a nice little Star Wars holiday special.
Go to the movies this weekend.
Yeah, check them out. We'll see you next week, everybody. Thanks.
Bye.